Okay, we're live. We're gonna wait for the minute so that people can start coming on. I'm so excited to do this workout today. We're gonna do a great workout. So welcome to PJ Eau Claire On Demand. Stella, nice to see you. I can't wait to get started. We just have another minute. Claudia, thanks for coming. You can see different people are here. Great. Today's workout is going to be a little bit more of a combination of what we did last week and then moving on to some new stuff. Yay! All right, almost there. We're gonna go live at 12 o'clock exact. It's 12 o'clock exact, okay. All right, so listen, last week we talked about how is this growing evidence that short activity or just little mobility breaks can help reduce the risk of lots of health diseases like obesity, musculoskeletal disorders, and just all of these kinds of things are associated with static behavior. So the American Heart Association suggests or recommends just 10 minutes. All you need is 10 minutes in your day to get up and move. Some sort of kind of heart pumping, cardiovascular exercise, and that can reduce your risks by a really huge amount. Like you can reduce your risk of any of these diseases just with these short little tiny 10-minute breaks. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna time a 5-minute interval where we do some cardiorespiratory type things, and then we're just going to do a nice stretch at the end, okay? So we're going to go through that whole series, and I'm going to have you start with just a jog or a march in place. So I'm just going to march in place, so just pumping your arms, and when you pump your arms, I want to talk about that. I've got a whole minute, so I want to talk about that. Notice how I have my elbow bent. You want to be sure that you're not letting your arm hang down. It's going to actually increase your speed if you keep that elbow bent at about 90 degrees and you keep the energy going back. So as you pump your arms back, not forward like you're trying to reach for someone's hand, but backwards, you're actually going to go faster. So you have to try this when you get outside. Just try pumping your arms and walking. The faster your arms go, the faster you go. I was a body walk instructor for Reebok years ago, and I remember going through the malls of America and really teaching people how to walk properly. How do you actually walk? Pumping your arms like this, pumping your legs, really getting that heart rate up. So we've got 10 seconds left, and then we're gonna go to another move. So this is simple stuff you can do right at your desk, you can do in your office, anywhere, really simple to do. Okay, 2 more seconds. Now just start doing a nice little easy step, touch, Now, the lower you go, the more you're gonna get your heart rate up. So you can add your arms, or you can just keep your hands right here at your hips. Just step, touch. Keep that in a nice low position here. Watch your posture. Think of your posture. Make sure you're not slouching forward. Keep those shoulder blades back and down. And continue with this in a nice, easy way. Keep your pelvis lifted off of your pelvis and rib cage lifted, so you've got your rib cage lifted off of your pelvis, keeping that space in the waist so that you can breathe optimally. Continue with that forward and back. You can go forward and back. You can stay right on the spot, whatever is comfortable for you. Just keep yourself moving. So we're coming up to our second minute here in 15 seconds, and then we'll go to our third exercise. So right now we're just doing side to side tapping. You could add a little hop. If you add a hop, it just intensifies things. You've got 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and now we're gonna go to a skater. So the skater is different than the step touch because you have to drop your leg behind. So you're reaching that leg behind, and you're getting that sense that your pelvis is dropping on one side to reach back, reach back, reach back. So that's a proper skater right there. Now with skaters, you can add that little hop and stick the landing, or you can tap your foot. So you've got lots of options of ways that you can intensify this move, this simple move, all on your own. You can also start to reach. If you do start to reach though, watch that you're not bending over with a round spine like this. Make sure you're keeping really good mechanics through the body, through the trunk. It's kind of like keeping that plank throughout the entire exercise. 15 seconds left to go. You can even tap the floor. Reach and tap, reach and tap. Play around with it a little bit. Mix it up. Continue with that. Now the next move that we're gonna make is going to be a scissor jack. So I'm gonna show you the low impact version first. So you're gonna cross your foot in front, and the arms are gonna make that scissoring pattern as well. just like that. Now, you can make this more intense by scissoring the arms and legs. Again, you've got a full minute on this. So you can always go halfway through, maybe at that low impact version, and then if you want to make it more impactful, start to bring it up, okay? So your heart rate will start to lift in just a very short period of time. We're coming up on our 3.5 minutes of work, so almost to that 4 minute. So how do you feel so far? Feel good? Give me a little thumbs up, everybody. Remember, you can just go to that easy, low impact version. The next exercise is really a fun one because it's a narrow squat to a sumo squat. We're gonna do that in 10 seconds. Stay with me here, either high or low impact, up to you, okay? Now, let's start with a narrow squat. Narrow squat, legs are together and they're in parallel. Then you're gonna go to your sumo, which is out to the side on a diagonal. So narrow to sumo, narrow to sumo squat. Nice and deep, adding that little spring-like quality through your body. Remember, you're hinging here at your hip. And when you're coming together in that narrow squat, make sure that your hips are way back, your pelvis is way back so that you protect your knees. This will not hurt your knees if you're in the proper alignment. Continue with this for another 30 seconds. Now I'm going to show you a way to make this a little bit more intensive. Okay, once we get to 20 seconds to go. Okay, 20 seconds to go. Watch, you can either jump, jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out, line on your feet, keep good postural alignment. You've got 10 seconds to go. Stay on this with me, and you'll have completed 5 minutes in just 5 seconds. Here we go. Nice. One more of these, and then just march it out. Okay, so that's your 5 minutes. Easy to do, right? We're doing a little stretch break, and then we're gonna go into another 5-minute set. So take a deep breath, exhale, bring it down. Start to recover, inhale, exhale down and roll the shoulders back. Let's work on the posture a little bit. Work on maybe just tapping your foot, bringing your heart rate down. Did you feel it go up? Yeah, only in 5 minutes, right? It takes no time at all. And you'll feel much more refreshed, renewed. And now let's just stretch the shoulder, hold that arm right in, and then add a little bit of rotation here. Inhale, exhale, come back. Other side, stretching over. This is a 1-minute break. And then come back. Take your right leg, cross it over, and get a big stretch through the side body here by pushing through the heel of your hand. And then other side. Pressing up, feeling that nice stretch. Okay, you ready? Starting with the march again. Okay, 5 minutes, coming at you right here. 5 minutes, easy to do. You can do this, like I said, these 5 moves that we're gonna do, they're a little different than the last ones, and you can do them in place. You can do them low impact, or I'll add a little bit of impact to that. So now I'm gonna just run, you can run around the whole room, right? Run around, wave your hands in the air. Otherwise, you can do like nice high knee lifts, right? So if you don't wanna have that impact, but you wanna intensify it a little bit, just bring those knees up. Otherwise, you jog in place, or you march in place. These are simple moves to do. It doesn't have to be complicated to be effective. Everybody knows that in fitness, right? You know that. It doesn't have to be complicated to be effective. You just have to do it. You've got 10 seconds to go before we add our second move to this second set of 5 minutes, working that cardiorespiratory system. Okay, everybody, we're gonna add the next move. You're gonna step out to your left. When you do so, you're gonna do a lunge and come back. Just do one side, lunge. Now, remember, the leg that you're coming away from here, this leg, the right leg, is called your posting leg. That leg should stay straight, and the foot should stay flat. Don't let it roll with you, okay? Make sure you keep it flat. All right, let's do the other side. That's it. Side. Drive your pelvis back, but keep that plank, right? We're gonna get that hinge pattern at the hip. Keep that plank, you've got it. Okay, we're doing this for another 10 seconds to make this a 20-second on each side. Then we're gonna go through the middle. Okay, here we go. Through the middle. Now you can add a hop through the middle, a little hop through the middle, but still keep those mechanics, right? Still keep that hinge pattern. Still keep that nice torso alignment. And you've got 10 seconds to go. Beautiful. You don't have to hop through. You can always just walk through. It depends on what intensity level you're looking for. Okay, third exercise. It's going to be a squat. So come into a squat to a knee lift. Squat to a knee lift. I know this is very simple stuff. Squat to a knee. As I said, doesn't have to be complicated, you just have to do it. Squat and lift. When you squat, make sure you press your knees slightly outward so you're not collapsing inward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now I'm pulling my arms behind me when I come up from my standing on that leg, using my posterior chain, that back side of the body, to really get my control. Squat to the knee lift. Use that breath. Beautiful. Keep going. Up. 10 seconds. How are we doing? Everybody's good? Excellent. Sit and lift. 5 seconds. Next move coming at you is called a skier jack. So the low impact version would be to go back, 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 back. The higher impact would be to let your legs scissor past each other or ski. Now the arms, if you're going just back, right, you want to have that opposite arm to leg, okay, like that. If you have that moderate to higher impact, you can let your arms be bent at that 90-degree angle, or you can let them go long and use a longer lead arm here. Feeling that work? Definitely. This is our 4th exercise in this second round. So you're already headed on to your 4th minute of cardio. Nice and easy, everybody. Keep that strong, steady pace. Remember, longer lever with the arms is going to make it a little bit more intensive. Right here, breathe. Keep that rib cage lifted off the pelvis. Less than 10 seconds. Stay with me. Okay, and relax. Okay, now, last exercise here is a little tap. Arms go overhead. Okay, so my weight's over here on my left. Now I'm going to shift my weight over toward my right side, and I'm going to do a side bend here. Think of this as a push-off. But what I really want you to think about is less about the muscularity of this action, but more about getting on that leg, that right leg. Get the balance. Momentary pause at the top. Have this elbow, this right elbow, reach up to the ceiling. So think of the long side of your body, not the short side. Excellent. Almost there. Other side now. So you start with a tap, and then change your hands, then you pick it up. So it's just a tiny little tap, push off. Where are you pushing off to? You're pushing off to that standing leg. That's it, elbow goes high. Think about the long side of your body here on the left, not the short side of the body. Good. Keep that going. Nice. Use your breath. So this is keeping that heart rate up a little bit, right? You can feel that. Excellent. Stay on this for another 5 seconds. And last one. Beautiful. Okay, take that deep breath in and release it down. Let's go into that squat position. So we're going to let the heart rate come down a little bit, but I want you to come into your squat. What is a squat? It's a lot of hip hinge right here with some knee flexion, right? So you're going to get that hinge at the hip and a nice neutral spine. So stay in your squat position and just think about going down and up. Staying low, just going down and up, down and up, down. Make sure your buttocks is definitely driving behind to protect the knees and make sure that your knees are not collapsing in. So we're really working these larger muscles, which is going to help to keep that heart pumping, okay? Stay on this with me. Breathing, inhale and exhale. Okay, so now I'm going to stay down and we're just going to do an easy rock back and forth. So what you can see here is that you're rocking your heels up, your toes up, your heels up, your toes up. Rock it, getting that mobilization through the ankles, chest is lifted, abs are engaged, good energy, smile on your face, all those things. Keep this going, everybody. Rock it back and forth, rock it back and forth, and now take it all the way up to the top. Take a breath in, and we're going to work on some mobility of the arms. So from here, have your knees be soft in that athletic stance position, and just allow the arms to swing. Notice when you let the arms swing how easy it is to facilitate a bit of rotation through the torso. What are your legs doing? Automatically, they want to go with you, right? They want to get that buoyancy. They want to get that spring pattern. So let your knees sort of bend, but you don't have to think about it. Just allow it to happen. Work on that pendulum-like quality, that swing quality of your arms. Okay, notice right now, are you going more to your right than your left? I noticed that in myself. I was going a little bit more to my right than my left. It's just something to notice. I'm not telling you you have to change it, but it's called mindfulness, right? Being aware. What am I doing and how is it happening? And how does it feel? And now take both arms, let them go down and up, down and up. Couple more and up, down and up. One more, down and up. Stand with your legs a little wider and just allow yourself to give that little pound of the chest, okay? Let your fists sort of just pound on your chest a little, and this is gonna bring in a little bit of that lung energy here, okay? Which is really important because we just did some cardio, right? So we wanna get that lung energy flowing through the body. Make sure your knees are soft. And now allow the arms to sort of wrap around you, but still have a sensation that you're allowing them to sort of hit your body in a tapping sort of feel, a tapping sort of way. Do you feel that? This is right now a little bit of a kidney action, right? Working through the kidney, right? We're pounding just gently on the back of the body, right where the kidneys are. This is gonna help with fluid flow, right? This is gonna help hydration. So kidneys are all about fluids. So let's continue with this for another 5 seconds. That's it. And then take a nice deep breath, bring those arms up. Interlace your fingers here and then press so you come into this easy cat stretch here, nice easy cat stretch, okay? So flexion of the entire spine, but with not force, with a little bit of pressure up through the hands, and then inhale, come back up. This time what I want to do is just have you sway over to one side, so notice that sort of sway. Still have that cat stretch, but have a little bit of a sway through the body, so you're feeling more through that lateral aspect on that side. And then go to the other side and press. Allow the head to go with you, and then stand up nice and tall. Think about your posture, think about your heart pumping, put your hands here on your heart, take a breath in. I can feel that energy. Feel it? One more. Okay, that's your 15 minutes, midday movement. Okay, so listen, on demand or .pjauclair.com. Join me, 3-day, 7-day trial. What have you got to lose? Okay, hope to see you soon. Thank you.